Hello, and we had a little bit of some
Lighting problems,
technical difficulties with the lighting.
to say the least.
Somehow or another, we managed to get a glare that has never existed before. So we literally moved the camera all around. Didn't work.
And I didn't get no splinters.
No, so we finally just settled on putting something behind it and something over it. Anyway, I'm Richie,
I'm Rachel.
and this is R&R. It's been a while. Actually, it has been. It's been since Christmas.
Oh yeah.
This is a prelude, though, because we're going to do a Valentine's Day video.
I want to do it by candlelight. We were thinking about taking a bubble bath and doing it. I'm gonna dick punch you in a minute. Oh, you're gonna be a splitter in my tookie.
You don't how? You're on a goddamn thingy. Anyway, I even did my makeup for the occasion. How are you?
Your makeup looks nice.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm hungry. You're probably gonna hear my belly, my tummy box.
Well, show them what I gave you.
This is bad.
Yeah. She has a thing for,
I don't never drink soda, but
that
I
one
can't
she
resist
likes.
this. But there's a problem. I have really, really big burps.
Okay. Can I smoke?
You can smoke and I'll burp.
Okay.
I'll even let you throw in a fart here and there.
You trying to say I'm gassy?
No, not you. Not your sweet little love tunnel.
my tunnel of broken glass as of late. So I've been really sick.
I know you have.
I'm okay now, but
He was a walking gay petri dish.
I was out of work for 2 fucking days. But fuck that. What's going on in your life?
Not too much.
Same.
Husband's healthy. Kids are good. Animals, I haven't had no dead animals in a while, thank God. That was
Yeah, that is delightful, isn't it?
happening quite often.
Yeah, one after another after another.
Yeah, it was a rough year this year.
Yes. I didn't have such a rough year. I'm fortunate. We have Andrea Bocelli on right now, which is probably really, really offensive to him because we curse a lot, and you're gonna hear like "fuck" and to that music. So,
I think it adds flavor.
but we love opera, so I don't give a fuck. Well, she likes
I like-
Bocelli, but you know, she got me this shirt. Isn't it nice?
That is a very nice shirt.
Yeah, you got it for me.
Do you wear it to work?
Yeah,
You do?
haven't in a while because black is my signature color.
Well, that's almost black. It's like a black,
No,
like when you move the shirt around.
but it's too pretty to be black. I mean, I like black, but yeah, I wear it to work sometimes, but I don't want to ruin it. Work is like. No, I didn't even have any soda, so
After I leave here, I'm going to go home and eat. I'm starving.
you got to eat before 8.
Yes. I did bake a cake. I'm going to eat some of that. Have some wine.
She made my stepfather this it's
Oh,
a
butter
butter pecan
pecan.
cake. It's a butter cake, and then instead of icing, because she doesn't, I don't like icing either, but she doesn't like icing. She puts butter,
And
melted
butterscotch.
butter, and butterscotch syrup mixed together on top after punching holes all in the cake. It's delicious, and she surprised my stepfather with it.
He's got one all to himself.
That's her Polak, as she
That's
calls
my
him.
favorite Polak. I'm sure Patty will yell at me for giving him too much sweets.
Yeah, she said, you're spoiling him like he's not spoiled already. Fuck her. You know what she said to me yesterday, my mother? She was like, talking about something about my teeth, getting my teeth fixed with the dentist or some shit like that.
yeah, I heard
No,
this.
no, this was the other part of it. The other part, I'll get to that in a second, because why do I keep there? I need to put a little happy face right there, because I keep looking at the red dot, and it looks like I have lazy eyes, like,
Well, look at the opposite of the red dot. Look over there.
that goes without fucking saying, but,
Finish your story.
why don't we look at each other? Never mind. Look at each other while we're talking. Look at me, and I'll look at
Okay.
you. Okay. So, anyway. Yesterday, my mother was reminding me that now my tax return came in, that I'd been on like a fucking gung-ho about getting my teeth fixed. And I'm like, well, now that, whatever, blah, 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 it's not that big of a deal. There's always a fucking excuse. Yeah, and I'm going back. She's like, don't sass me back. I'm like, fuck you. What is this, 1934? Get away from me. But the other day, we were walking down to Rite Aid in the dollar store, and she tells me that she spoke to the dentist about possible upper dentures, but that some people have problem with the gag reflex with the dentures. And my mother says to the dentist, "Oh, my son's gay. He doesn't have a gag reflex." Thanks, Mom. The dentist apparently laughed. He must be a cool dentist, so...
I guess, he probably didn't know what to say.
What do you say to that? But, of course, when my mom said that, my mind went right there, too. But, I mean... And then I went into the library and found that I no longer have... I had a... Okay, so when I was 14, I borrowed a bunch of books about the Titanic. 3 books and 2 movies. And I thought, I'm never going to go back to the library.
Movies are over there, and the books are over there on that shelf,
There's a movie right there. It's all the way to the left, 3rd one down. I don't know what the other one is. And then books are in there somewhere. Anyway, I was like, I'm never going to become a reader. I'm never going to go back to the library. You know, to hell with it. Fuck it. Blah, 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 blah.
What do you mean you're never going to become a reader?
I was never a reader. Like, I read a lot, but, like, other books. Like, I never thought I'd ever have to go to the library to actually borrow a fucking book. Like,
huh.
I never thought I was 14.
Well, now you got the internet, so.
I was 14. Now I'm a fucking voracious reader. I read, like, fucking ridiculous. I mean, I read a lot of the same shit, but I like reading a lot.
Wow.
But I never brought the books and the movies back. Hold on. Never brought that shit back. And up until about 2 years ago, from 14 years old, I had a bill for them fucking things. And at one point, I shit you not, I went in and I asked the guy, do I have any record? Thinking that, alright, well, I was young, I was under 18, so they can't really hold it against me because I was a minor or whatever the fuck people said it might happen. And he pulls it up, he's like, oh, yes, you do. I'm surprised the computer didn't fucking explode. It was like $278 or some shit like that. I laughed in his face and walked out. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, I'll pay that someday. But I went in there recently, and the hot guy behind the counter named Kyle said that my record had been expunged. So that means I can open up a new library card with my...
They'll probably make you leave a credit card.
No,
I don't believe I'm drinking this. Did you see how much grams of sugar? Read.
78.
I'm going to be speeding my face off. I never drink anything with sugar in
It's
it.
caffeine free, so you'll be alright.
I'm going to be on such a sugar high.
So? Dude, I ate a bag of cotton candy.
You bleed sugar.
I do. That's why my teeth is fucked up. I was talking to my new friend. Hi, Luke. My new friend Luke, whose last name I always have trouble pronouncing. It's like Tingai. He told me how to
put his last name out there. Now someone's going to stalk him.
I'm Richie Beck. This is Rachel Gold Canals. My mother is Patricia Sanborn.
How do you know that's my real name? I could be in the witness protection program. You don't even know about it.
You should be in the witness protection program. Lord knows. Anyway, he's my new friend, and he lives in Canada, French Canadian.
Oi.
Yeah, but Rachel met him tonight on Skype.
He's cute.
Isn't he? He's adorable. He's got such a nice accent. But you know, maybe he'll come to Philly one day. We can torment him with really good food. Because
send him home fat.
We need to do like another walk around. We haven't done that in a
The
while.
weather has been disgusting to do anything.
I love this weather. Dude, look, I get that people are pissed off because it's like snowing and shit. People are making me crazy with this, like, how dare winter act like winter? Motherfucker, it's winter. We've gotten away with it for years.
No, I know exactly what it is. This is my take on it.
She's gonna school me.
No. Now, you remember being a child. What did you wait for to happen when winter came? You wanted snow. You constantly wanted snow. When you become all grown up and an adult, you don't want that shit no more. You just want that shit to go away. So what I'm saying to you and to everybody out there who bitches about the snow, you're just being a grown up.
But see, I like the snow. So,
but you bitch about it too.
Only when people don't shovel their salt and shovel their sidewalk.
Or when they shovel and they only just shovel enough and leaves like a little bit.
That's better
on
than
the bottom,
nothing.
and then you split your wig on that shit because they don't put salt on it.
Well,
they'll shovel, but then they won't salt.
There's a place on Snyder Avenue.
I can't put salt on my walkway because it's E.P. Henry.
Whoa.
But what I do is I go and buy a bag of birdseed, and I just throw the birdseed because it still gives you that.
Until the birds eat it, Hansel.
Well, it's not like I get 50,000 birds that come to my house.
No.
They're in the yard eating.
They know better after they tried to steal your squirrel shit. Fucking squirrels tried. She feeds the squirrels to the point that they actually come up to her door now. Like
one tried getting in before I left tonight.
Go
was
look at her
cookie time.
videos. Go look at her fucking videos on Foxbook, and you'll see they actually come to the door.
And they're so
And
fat.
they tap, and she gives them cookies and shit, and they
I
trust
make
her
them
completely.
sandwiches, too.
Well, she has these 3 canisters out there filled with like various seeds and oatmeal and fucking nuts. And one day she looked outside. What was out there? City pigeons.
3 Philadelphia pigeons.
Yeah, and she ain't having it. And her daughter.
We've talked about this before.
On here?
Yeah, we've talked about my pigeon problem.
But we haven't talked about this particular moment.
Oh.
We only talked about the pigeon problem before when you heard them so close outside. When they were building nests out in the yard.
Now I have about 7 or 8, they're called mourning doves.
Yeah?
It's like a pigeon, but it's like a different color.
Are they pretty?
Yeah, it's not a bad looking, but they make a really weird noise. It's like not a pigeon noise, but kind of like a pigeon noise.
Is it like a cuckoo, like a dove?
It's a dove. It's a turtle dove. But they're real fat, and they try to come for food, but the squirrels beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, well, how come the squirrels don't do that with the pigeons?
They're Philly pigeons.
Well, she went
My
outside.
squirrels ain't stupid.
She went outside with...
Shout outs to Camden for becoming the world's worst dangerous city again for 2014.
Did it?
Yep. It was just announced.
But you live near there. Why would you be happy about that?
I don't know.
It's prideful.
It's prideful.
Actually, it was a funny thing. I was watching a video about Camden, and the video started out showing the Philadelphia skyline. And it was like how beautiful the skyline of Philadelphia is.
Yeah, pan.
And then the Philly skyline got blurry, and then in the foreground where the camera was set was all this fucking Escape from New York looking like ruin.
Camden completely wastes their waterfront. Completely.
Well, I mean, you have to understand, it's milking off of Philly's waterfront. If there was no Philadelphia here, I think Camden would probably be a lot bigger than what it is. But no city in Jersey does good.
There's a store in Camden that sells donuts, but you can also cash a check in there.
Oh, God.
And they sell those shirts, the dashiki shirts.
Well, I always say this. I have one across the street. You know you're in a shitty fucking neighborhood when there's a United check cashing place?
Mm-hmm. A Cash for Gold store.
Yeah, that. We don't have any of them around here yet. But we do have a check cashing place. But a Cash for Gold, dude, that and red painted brick. A brick wall that's painted that maroon color, that is a bad fucking neighborhood. Like Fifth and fucking Ruin is what that is. My brother told me that. But now this whole neighborhood's turning into, like, you know, white hipsters.
Yeah.
They're gentrifying the shit out of it, which is like, okay, on the one hand, it's okay, but on the other hand, you know, like the black and Latino and poor white families that have lived here for fucking generations have to move because of how expensive shit's coming. It's like, if you go down to 4th and, like, Dickinson, that's where my grandfather used to live on Orkney, between 5th and 4th, between Morris and Tasker. And it was a terrible fucking neighborhood. It's terrible. Now it's coming up, but, like, you're walking down 4th Street and you see fucking doors open and you look in and they got, like, those gypsy carpets and there's guitar playing, and it's like they come outside and it's like these upper class college kids that went to, like, University of New York or something, and they got all this fucking daddy's money, but they pretend to be poor so they can be vegan. I'm sorry. There's a fucking vegan coffee shop on 4th and... Oh, God. I met somebody.
All the rage. It's
yeah,
all
I
the
met
rage.
somebody there. I met Dave there, that guy I talked to for a while. We went and had coffee there. It was the worst fucking coffee I've ever had. It was a mocha. It tasted like fucking pubic hair sludge. It was disgusting. I don't even know the name of the place anymore. Grindhouse something. It's dreadful. It was dreadful. And it was all vegan, and the girls behind the counter looked all fucking emaciated and like lesbians with their fucking thick-framed glasses and their fucking hair like this, fucking like this. And it was all like, one part was up here, all styled and shit, and then it was all dirty looking like mine is right now, and they fucking...
Did they have backpacks?
No, but they were wearing slacks the color of those army backpacks. It's like... I can't really talk because I went through the whole goth route. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to do the whole goth thing. I mean, I still kind of do, but it's not really intentional. It's just...
You just gravitate towards things that are...
What's clean? Let's be honest. What's clean? Shut. But no, your turn.
How do you leave me like that?
Because I'm going on a fucking rant tangent. And the 5 people that are still watching is going to turn down to 2.
Do I have anything to rant about? Something just sneezed in your hallway.
That was my mother.
Either that, it sounded like a tie hooker. Oh, it's your mom. Sorry.
Tie hooker.
Tie hooker.
Yeah, my mother is